Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today this is the paper that I'm going to work with. And do you see the really cool edge on that paper? I did that with a die cut from Tim Holtz. It's really cute, isn't it? So I will link that in the description box below if I can find it through Amazon. So let's get started. Okay, today I'm drawing again with my Uniball pen, and let's see here. I think I'll start maybe a little bit in the corner right here, and just gonna make a square like that, and then just kind of draw out like this. Turn your paper like that. Maybe the corner here like this. I'm kind of like setting up the petals here. And let me see, do I want two more? I think just one more. And like that. And then after that, what we'll do, I don't know if you guys see, I'm all inky. One of my other pens, not this one, was giving me problems. So I'm just gonna curve it out kind of like this. And we'll do it on this side. This is a jelly print that I'm drawing on. And if you guys do not know what jelly prints are, I have talked about them and used them a lot on my channel. I have a playlist. They're backgrounds that you can make. So we just go like this. They're backgrounds that you can make for your Zentangles, and I have a few videos showing how to make those backgrounds, and I will link them right up in this little eye area right here. Should pop up right about now, and you can check that out. And I also, in my Amazon art store, I have, you could check out the jelly plate and all my other recommended art supplies too, if you'd like. Jelly prints are fun because you can use whatever you want on them. Like, for instance, this was just old scrap paper, like pieces of junk paper that I created these prints with. I really like to reuse things. It saves money on art supplies. So I really like to do that. And so I really like to jelly print. And it's fun. It's really fun. It's relaxing. And then we'll go like that. Okay. And see here, I even made my own stencils to create, you can do whatever you want with jelly printing. But this right here is so cool. This die cut that I have. And I'll link that below too, if I can find it. Okay, and now what we're going to do is just simply repeat these lines. Take your time and just keep going like this. Try to get good and close so that it kind of fills it in. Just keep going like this. Sorry about that. I am in the house, not recording outside like I usually do, and of course, my son starts yelling, "Mom! Mom!" And I'm like, dude. He wanted one of his friends to come over. So, anyways, I hope you guys all had a nice Easter. Today is Easter Day right now. By the time this is uploaded, Easter will be over though. But I just, for me to be able to draw on Easter, I know you artists will understand this. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I'm having technical difficulties because My son is home. You know how it is with kids. So we're kind of following the lines here, and it'll kind of create the shape of the petal of the flower. And when I add shading, be sure to stay tuned for that near the end. When I go to shade it, it'll help add more definition to the flower because I have a very busy background. Okay, I had to stop the video once again because I needed more of a smooth background to draw underneath. So here we go again, guys. And this is pretty self-explanatory, so you just keep flowing with the lines here like this. Like that. Oh, but anyways, my husband got called to work right at 7 o'clock on Easter Day. So we didn't do much because of that. I hope this shows up. Yeah, okay. And then follow that line again like this. This is a really pretty tangle. I love it. I'm going to save it with my Zentangles that I save for reference. And I'm going to show that very soon, how I organize my tangles for home use, not, nothing digital, for stuff that I keep on hand, a book of reference. I'm going to be making a video on that pretty soon. And then you follow along here. So I'll do this little section and I'll be right back. Okay, and if you wanted, here's another thing I wanted to show you. You don't have to start right in this little area. You could even go like this. It may change it a little bit, but let's try it out. Let's see what it ends up looking like right on video here. I notice when I am taping for the channel that I tend to go a lot faster, and then I look at my artwork later and I'm such a perfectionist. I'm like, ugh, but I have to learn to just let go and relax. It's probably why I have carpal tunnel. Is from not just, just being too much of a perfectionist and pushing down too hard and probably drawing way too much, but I love it. It's so relaxing. I'm sure all you guys know this. Especially Zentangle and drawing patterns and stuff like that. It's just so relaxing. See how I started from a different angle and it changes it up just a little bit. So you can do either one. It doesn't matter. Just keep going along. There's so many different ways and different colors, and you guys know that I have a ton of supplies that I like to work with, and I'm not sure what I'm going to use to shade with yet. I am at home, so I can use pretty much anything I feel like using. So I will be busting something out here in a minute. And this middle part here, if you want, you could leave it totally blank. Or you can change it up a little bit too. And in a second here, I'm going to take a look at it and make a decision if I want to add more to it, or shade it in, or color it in, or, add some little orbs or something. I'm not sure yet. I need to step back and look at my work. And also the background makes a difference too, so that's what we have so far. And if we want, we can draw circles in here or color this in. So let me get, what do I want to use here? Okay, I'm going to shade this heavily. So I'm going to use a general carbon sketch. And I have this in my Amazon store. If you want to check these out, they are awesome. See how dark it is? Because this has got a dark, somewhat dark background. And then I'll take my blending stump and really just kind of go with the flow and pull that out. Right in the middle there, like that. And then, see, that gives it a nice highlight. Add some right here, like this. Whereas maybe if I would have used like just HB pencils or something, I would have had to go over this quite a few times. It probably wouldn't have gotten quite as black. All of that, so. And this works really well on jelly print papers. See how nice that is? I'm going to demonstrate that again. I'm going to come over here, and this one's kind of overlapping. So I'm just going to kind of come down here, and I'm going to shade going this direction, like this. See how I did that? Just kind of the direction of my lines I'm going to shade. All the way like that. And right here, I don't want to go as dark, but we need a little more depth, so we'll go like this. Very, very easy. I really love using these General's carbon sketch pencils. They're one of my favorites for sure. Actually, do what I need to go downwards because the lines are kind of going like that, and just sketch it in. I mean blend it in, not sketch it in. Like that. See how it made that leaf pop out just wonderfully? So, I'm going to skip this one, and I'm going to come over here for people that might be a little confused on how to shade, or if you're new at it. This is kind of overflapping this one. Like this one's kind of underneath it. So I'm going to emphasize that it's laying on top of it. And you could even use like my blending stump. Didn't even need reloaded with the charcoal. My blending stump was already kind of dirty, so I just went like that. See, so I will demonstrate that again. I'm going like above, over that one a little bit. And just kind of blend that. And if you get like too dark of lines and you think it's just too much, you can erase it. It erases very easily. This is a wonderful eraser. I also have that down in my Amazon store in the description box below. And I love it. So I will finish shading all of this out, but don't leave me yet because I will be adding more, and I'll be right back after we finish this step. Okay, now I thought I could take this nice green Prismacolor and just kind of highlight right in the middle, lightly, very lightly, like to give it some color. Just to go up like this. See? And then like this. Very lightly. And do it right here too. Just very lightly. Do it right here. Like that. Come over here, and right about here, I'd add some more. Don't forget this petal right here. Just a little hint of color. Looks good, I think. And like that. Maybe draw this one out a little wider until you're satisfied. It doesn't matter. It's your drawing. Like that. Just a little pop of color. And Now what I decided to do with the middle is I'm going to draw these little balls in the middle. So I started around in the middle just so that I could get them kind of somewhat even. Like this. And come down to about here. So I will do that, make these little balls on each petal, and each one right here, and I'll be right back. The last little idea I had was to take this neon yellow Prismacolor, which I will have all that in the description below too. And just, some of these are completely like lighter than others, but I'm going to add some yellow very, very lightly all the way on each of these. So even if it's a green one, see, I'm adding some yellow, and it'll show up differently than, like, for example, right here, this light blue area. It's going to show up a little differently, but that's okay. It actually gives interest to the design, I think. Even in the really dark areas, you can come down a little darker with the yellow. And you can go back in if you want it a little brighter. And I'm going to do that on every little one coming down here. So if you guys haven't subscribed yet, I hope you do so. I try to upload a couple times a week. Here it is all finished, guys. I hope you like it. Please leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. Bye.